And Bonds hits right high. It's a dig. It is out of here. This is caught. Diggs. Sideline. Touchdown. Unbelievable. Bryant for the win. Bang. Watch out. He's got getting away from the top speed.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another SGN video where it's all sim all the time. Today's video we are talking about the new traits added for Madden 26. Now EA went ahead and came with an idea to help players feel different, because in past Maddens, even with superstar abilities, players they all felt the same. They didn't really feel different from each other, and EA came up with the idea of adding traits to help players feel and play differently on the field, similar to badges in NBA 2K and tendencies that are in NBA 2K, as well as similar methods used in MLB The Show. And this actually is a really good idea, and it does work very, very well. The unfortunate thing with traits currently in Madden 26 was that, like so many things that EA does, it was half-assed. So many high-rated top players don't have traits that they should have. And then on top of that, you have a whole position group like offensive linemen don't have a single trait. Defensive linemen, edge rushers have a ton of different traits, but there's nothing to counterbalance it from the offensive line. Very few traits for DBs and corners in general, corners and safeties, to counter wide receivers. And not a lot from linebackers either, because you cannot stack the linebacker traits. So overall, really cool idea. They work well, but really only quarterbacks and edge rushers are fully fleshed out. Wide receivers, running backs are okay, but corners, safeties, linebackers and offensive linemen need a lot of work and help. So that's what I'm here for, you guys, is we're gonna fix the issue that EA presented to us. Now, I came up with this trait formula. It's going to be a global trait edit, which would make doing this very, very simple. Now, time consuming is something I don't want to have for you guys. I don't want to have it be where you have to spend a ton of time. So I tried to make this as quick and easy as possible for you guys. We're going to go through everything on how to do this. And the idea is you do this at the start of your preseason, before you've done mini camp, before you've done a thing. As soon as you hit week 1 preseason, you are going through and taking away traits, and you are adding the traits required, and you do not touch the traits again till the following season. So it's just one of those cleanup things that you do one time per season, which should help things out. Before we go ahead and dive into all the information, I just want to say thank you for checking out this video. I really appreciate it. If you happen to be new to the channel, do me a favor, subscribe, man. I'm trying to push hard for 25,000 subs by the end of the year. Not looking great at this time, but you know, anything could happen, man. We could get a huge push in subs, and it starts with you by subscribing if you're new. And also, if you do like anything in this video, please like the videos. That'll push this to more people who aren't subscribed and help me gain those subs. So now that we have that taken away, I actually realized I don't need to show any Madden content in this video at all, because I actually wrote out the whole entire formula for you guys, and I'm going to put them up on the screen so you guys can kind of follow along. I will actually also post these in the Discord. I haven't figured out where I'm going to post them yet, but I will post them in Discord too, I think, as well. But I want to explain a couple things in this video, so don't just leave to go look in the Discord, because I want to go over stuff, because I know there's going to be questions. Anyway, let's pull up the first one in. We're going to talk about quarterbacks. Okay, so we have the quarterback traits here, and you see we have the 4 archetypes on the left side. I'm going to get to those in a minute. I want to talk about the global quarterback traits. So like I said, Far and away, quarterbacks have the most traits in the game compared to any other position. They are the most fleshed out, which I am okay with. They are the most important position in football. Hopefully EA continues to build upon this for other positions in the future. So real quick, the global quarterback traits. What you're seeing here is any quarterback that is rated 70 overall or 75, below 75 overall gets the conservative trait. When they hit 75, it comes off. When any quarterback rated below 75 overall gets quick trigger. As soon as they hit 75 overall, quick trigger comes off. Any quarterback rated below 80 overall gets seeing ghosts. As soon as they hit 80, seeing ghosts gets removed. Any quarterback rated below 80 overall gets the paranoid trait. As soon as they hit 80 overall, paranoid comes off. Any quarterback below 85 overall gets panic button. As soon as they get 85 overall, they lose panic button. Now also, once they hit 85 overall, you're going to basically take off panic button and you are going to add on both snap mischief and look for stars. So this is not archetype related, you guys. These overalls are just, they're straight up overall, not archetype related. And then when they hit 90 overall, they're going to get fortifier. Then we're going to move over to archetype related, and hopefully you're kind of understanding how this is going to go. So any quarterback and this is basically, you're going to look at their archetype, and when they hit this for the various archetypes is when they get these traits added. So any quarterback that has an 80 overall in the scrambler archetype gets hero ball. Once they get 85 in the scrambler archetype, they get double back, and when they hit 90 overall, they get happy feet. In field general, 80 overall gets them up and over, 90 overall gets them oblivious, and 95 gets up setup time. Improviser, 75 overall, eyes up. So as soon as they hit 75 overall, improviser, eyes up. 80 overall gets them risk taker. Throwaway is 85 overall. Strong arm, throw it up, 80 overall. Cannon, 90 overall. Anchored, 95 overall. Again, they don't have to be this specific archetype as their primary. This is just when that specific archetype rating hits that level, that's when they get those traits. And of course, if they don't meet that, they don't get them. And so that's where you got to do trait cleanup. We're doing it one time a year. I mean, I want to clarify. You're not going to go in the middle of the season. You're playing your franchise and you rank a guy up and you're like, oh, he now qualifies for this trait. Nope. You have to wait till the next season. Not how it works. Do it once a season. On to the running backs. Running back. We don't have any global traits for running backs. We're just going to do based on archetype. So any running back that has an 85 overall in the power back archetype gets the run over trait. When they hit 90 overall in the power back archetype, they get strong arm. Elusive back, when they hit 85, they get elusive instinct. When they get to 90 overall, they get whirlwind. When they hit an 85 in receiving back, they get rack receiver. When they hit 90 overall, they get highlight reel. Very easy to follow, you guys. This is how you're gonna get more traits, make running backs feel, higher rated like they should. Tight end. We are on tight ends now. So for tight ends, if they are a possession archetype, when they hit 85 overall in possession, they get possession receiver. When they hit 90 overall in possession, they get highlight reel. Vertical. When they hit 85 overall vertical, they get aggressive receiver. 90 overall, they get rack receiver. Blocking. When they hit 85 overall, they get run over. And when they hit 90 overall, they get strong arm. Moving on to wide receivers. And again, these guys, these stack. So I know it doesn't seem like a lot. You're thinking, oh, just 2 per archetype. But if you rank up different archetypes, you can stack these together. Deep threat archetype. When they hit 85 overall, they get aggressive receiver. When they hit 90 overall, they get strong arm. When they hit 85 overall physical, they get possession receiver. When they hit 90 overall, they get run over. Slot. When they hit 85 overall, they get rack receiver. When they hit 90 overall, they get elusive instinct. Playmaker is when they hit 85 overall, they get highlight reel. When they hit 90 overall, they get whirlwind. Very easy, guys. D-line. We're going to talk about D-line here. If they have a power rusher archetype of 80 overall, they get power rusher. I mean, kind of makes sense, right? When they hit 85 overall, they get bullish. When they hit 90 overall, they get bouncer. When they hit 95 overall, they get gas guzzler. If they are a speed rusher archetype, when they hit 80 overall, they get finesse rusher. When they hit 85 overall, they get twister. When they hit 90 overall, they get freestyler. And when they hit 95 overall, they get gas guzzler. This is where there could be some confusion, so I want to clarify it here in a moment when we get over to the run stopper / nose tackle. So nose tackle position shares power. You can either be a nose tackle, a power rusher, or speed rusher. And then on the edge, you can be power rusher, speed rusher, run stopper. So that's why I put run stopper, nose tackle together. When you hit 80 overall for either the run stopper or the nose tackle archetype, depending on, their position, they get fly swatter. When they hit 85 overall, they get punched out. And when they hit 90 overall, they get gas guzzler. So first thing you're going to say is, well, gas guzzler is 95 for power rusher and speed rusher. Yes. But if you get run stopper or they're a nose tackle at 90 overall, they get gas guzzler. So technically, you could have a 90 overall pass rusher who has a 90 overall speed and a 90 overall run stopper and get gas guzzler 5 overall early if you built them out like that. But remember, that 5 overall to get him to run the run stopper there could be used to have upgraded his power rusher or speed rusher. But anyway, this adds a lot of creativity in how you actually upgrade your players. Doesn't do much for the CPU, right? So anyway, on to linebacker traits. So linebackers are really weird. We can't add much. There's a couple different traits we can add, but once you add one, you don't have access to the rest of them. So linebackers have a global trait that we're going to do for all of them. Sam, Mike, Will. Any linebacker at any of those positions, when they hit 75 overall, does not matter. We're not doing archetypes. This is just flat out overall. When they hit 75 overall, they get safe tackler. When they hit 85 overall, you are going to upgrade safe tackler to big hitter. You cannot have both. You can only have one. So basically 85 and above, they get big hitter. Anything between 75 and 84, they get safe tackler. That's how linebackers work. Cornerback traits. This is how we're going to do this. So we have a global trait for this, as well as archetype. We're going to talk about the global first. So any cornerback that's an 80 overall gets undercut. As soon as that corner hits 90 overall, again, this is regardless of archetype, you have to remove undercut and put on punch it out. You can't have both of them. It's just like linebackers. You have to choose. So punch it out's the more elite trait, in my opinion. So that's why we're doing it at 90 overall. Now when we go over to archetype, so man-to-man corners. Archetype hits 85 overall, and man-to-man, they get play defender. In zone, when they hit 85 overall in that archetype, they get play ball. In slot, when they hit 85 overall in the slot archetype, they get red zone jammer. These, of course, stack. Safety traits. So we're going to cover this. We're doing something a little bit different for free safety and strong safety. I'll explain. So safety, when they hit 80, this is for strong safety and free safety. As soon as they hit 85 overall in the zone archetype, they unlock play ball. When they hit 85 overall in the hybrid archetype, they get red zone jammer. Now, for free safeties only, when they hit 75 overall in the run support archetype, they get safe tackler. When they hit 85 overall in run support, they get punch it out. Strong safeties, right? Doing a little bit differently. They as well are going to get safe tackler when they hit 75 overall in run support. But when they hit 85 overall in run support, they are getting big hitter instead. And again, those don't stack. You swap them out. So you can't have safe tackler and punch it out. Can't have safe tackler and big hitter. It's one or the other. So it's like an upgrade system. Strong safeties are known more for big hits, free safeties are known for more making plays. So that's why we're doing punch it out for free safety, big hitter for run support. Next, we do have a couple other traits that have not been discussed yet. We're going to talk about the undisciplined and disciplined. So basically, any player below an 85 gets undisciplined. That could take a while to add. Luckily, though, once you get it set up, you don't have to do too much with it going forward. Any player rated 90 overall or above gets the discipline trait. Any player rated 85, 86, 87, 88, 89 is neither undisciplined or disciplined, if that makes sense. The other two traits we did not talk about are the celebration ones. That's completely up to you, y'all. I mean, any player can celebrate. Anyone can do cannonball. Anyone, it's really up to you. I'm not putting anything in there for who can celebrate when and where. I think most players do celebrate. If they were to score touchdowns, I would think that you could give a lot of the players the trait for celebrating. Maybe not all for cannonball, but the other one for sure, which I don't remember what it's called right now, so forgive me. But anyway, guys, this is the global trait edit. This is going to clean up a lot of the issues in the EA roster. This is going to make elite players feel elite. This is going to bring balance to the lower rated players and also allow some mid-level players to do some things and stand out from the lower rated players as well. So again, hopefully you guys enjoy this. You can edit this on any player online. You can't do it in the main menu. You have to be in a franchise, but you can go in and apply this at any time. 100% do not do these edits multiple times in a season. Just beginning of the preseason, before you've done anything, apply them. Then you don't have to worry about it till the next off season. The first time is going to take a little bit while, but the second after that though, it's just cleanup. It's just double checking some stuff, right? You kind of know what to do at that point, and it won't take that long. But anyway, guys, I think this is really going to make a difference in your guys' franchise, in the gameplay. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Otherwise, stay tuned to the next one, y'all. Peace.